Hello there and welcome back to the Bordeaux rebuild. Here we have the quarter-finals of the Europa League. Here in the round of 16 we beat Shakhtar 9-3 on aggregate, 4-2 in the second leg. And we face Ajax, who beat Lille 2-1 on aggregate after a 1-0 and a 1-1 draw. So, since that last episode, not been the greatest of form, can't lie. Havre AC, a team we really should be beating. Where'd you get a goal for the equaliser, but only a point in that one. Over to the quarter-final of the French Cup, where we lost to Lille. Two set pieces from Ayoub Boadi, 2 in 4 minutes. Kind of said a lot about what happened in the game. Saint Etienne, 2-0 win at home. Pretty comfortable in this one. Brique and Chateau getting goals in that one. Then FC Metz, Neil Mulpay going an early goal. They got another one in the 90 plus third, but we got the winner in the 85th and 90 plus 5 minutes from Rudier, Barco and Jamir. So Ajax in this one, double header, quarter final for a place in the semis. Let's get into it. Over to the team news. Ramos starts in goal with Lorenzo and Bayer de Tony. Chateau, Brique, Barco, Jamir, Pereira, Rudier and Wergy. Here is the Ajax team. A couple players you might know: Lucas Torreira, Kenneth Taylor, Somerville, Oscar Glock, who's a football manager, won the kid a couple of years ago, and the small Karen Nate. Valentin Gomez, El Bilal Torre on the bench. A couple of youngsters as well. Can't say I know too many of the rest of them. So here we are then at the Amsterdam Arena, I believe. Ajax stadium is called. Somerville on the right. This is Johan Cruyff Arena. Away to Ajax for the first leg. At home the second leg, similar to how we had it in a Shakhtar last game. But not expecting the same scoreline. Jamir to Lorenzo down the right. Can we get an early start? Lorenzo cuts inside, finding Jamir edge of the box, gets a good save from Katarski, out for a corner. I mean, Ajax are definitely a better team. They beat Lille in the last episode and in the last game for them. And I mean, I don't think we can beat Lille. So I mean, it was a tight game, but I wouldn't expect us. I mean, it's going to be a tough ask to get from past them, but we have started well, winning that one back. Jamir to Wergy, I think he might be offside. Put us in the back of the net anyway. Looking at the line now, has this flag up. VR will check it. Do we go 1-0 up after just 6 minutes? We don't. VR will roll it out. Right, back on the ball, up to Rudier. Rudier on his right finds Pereira into tight gaps. Can't quite get past that one. Barco wins it back from Gloff, but only up to Kanate. Somerville with a bit of a loose pass. Barco in behind for Wergy. I'm not even sure if he's onside this time. Does chip the keeper, does go wide. I think he might have been onside. Kenneth Taylor to Teze. Somerville, Bakema, Teze, Somerville. Tries to find Kanate. Brique cuts it out. Clearance, but only to Bakema. Somerville down the right. Probably known better for his left side work. Finds Kanate, a little bit heavy touch. Miranda shot pretty. I mean, the commentary said inches wide, but it looks a bit wider to me. Right, Lorenzo on the ball. 20 minutes in. Ajax just grown into this a little bit. De Tony to Chateau. To Rudier. Back to Chateau. Barco. Just aircraft in formation. Barco. Maybe took it a little bit wider than he should have. Rudier on his left at the near post. Jules Rudier, 6 goals in 9 matches, 69. Funny, 20 minutes in, Jules Rudier, the man for the big occasion, has definitely hit on in the second half of the season. Bordeaux 1, Ajax 0. Alright, Barco with the corner. 28 minutes on the clock. Go short to Pereira. Back to Barco. Can he get second assist? Jamir, almost the same as Rudier's first goal at the near post. Katarski does look devastated in that goal. Ajax 0, Bordeaux 2. Rudier in the box. Out to Chateau. Does Lorenzo if he wants to switch it out into the box. Briku does choose Lorenzo. Lorenzo, shot outside the foot. Glock, maybe not the best decision. Out to Taylor. Oscar Glock, I'm not really sure how you pronounce his name. Somerville down the right to Canati, absolute tap in, and Ajax have one back. Last couple of minutes of the first half then, 2-1. Somerville does a little bit of skill, injures both him and Barco. It looks like, well, not exactly great from either of them. Barco shaking it off the little knock. Did score a free kick in the last game as well. Barco goes past his man. Can we get a third? Just before half time, Barco puts it into the far post this time. Kotarski just flat footed. 3-1. Barco, who apparently injured Somerville. I'm not sure how that happened. It looks like it was just a clash of legs. Somerville has picked up a knock. Hopefully for us, he might have to go off. Into the second half, luckily for us, Somerville did go off. Right, Bakema to Kinta. A little bit of possession from Ajax, taking control of this game into the last couple minutes. Dahl to Uxbo. Cross for Glock. I mean, that was pretty central. I'd expect Ramos to do a little bit better from that one. It's not been the best performance in the last couple of months, but I think that might be a big goal. Chateau down the left, 58 minutes on the clock. Bordeaux with a chance to get another one. Rudier did open the scoring. Briku. Rudier to Lorenzo. Shot from distance into the bottom corner. Lorenzo, 4 goals in 9 matches in the Europa League. All of them seem to be in the knockout phases. Ajax 2, Bordeaux 4. No chance for another goal for Ajax. 61 on the clock. Kenneth Taylor to take the free kick. Does have a shot. Probably not the best decision. Ospo with the corner. Into the near post. Became off Ramos. He's conceded a lot of set pieces in the last couple of games. Ramos tried his best. Ajax 3, Bordeaux 4. Right, Barco, after picking up that knock earlier in the game, has now picked up a red injury, so not exactly the best from him. Has been such an influential player as well. Who do I bring on? Maybe Meerveld? I think he suits the position perfectly well. Right, Chateau, 83 minutes on the clock. Still 4-3-2 Bordeaux, away from home. Rudier. With our home leg next, should be us in pole position. But that calf injury from Barco might be a bit of an issue. Lorenzo in behind for Jameer. Tries to fit it near post, but ends up being a lot closer to the corner flag. Alright, free kick, 84 minutes gone. Bakema, Christensen, 1-2s to Kinta. I mean, Ajax, definitely known for their tiki-taka football. Crossfield ball, Rudier cuts that one out though. Rudier does a little bit of a trick shot. I mean, not a bad idea, but not quite the execution on it. Kotarski on the ball for Ajax. Short to Bakema. I think our best chance in this game is just sitting back a little bit and playing them on the counter. We seem to be a better counter-attacking team, and they don't seem to be the best team at passing. They seem to have a couple of, like, bozo moments in them. Dahl up to Canate on the volley. I mean, wow. Karim Canate, I mean, that is just absolute quality from him. 7 goals in 12 matches for him, and that is the equaliser. On the volley, I mean, Ramos isn't exactly playing well today, but you can't exactly moan at a finish like that. And there is full time in the first leg. Patrick Vieira's Ajax 4, Bordeaux 4. So then 6-1 against bottom of the table Marseille in the game of midweek. Pereira, Lorenzo, Briku, Lorenzo again, Meerveld and Chateau. Couple goals from the fullbacks, 2 from Lorenzo and 1 from Chateau, with Pereira and Meerveld two attacking midfielders as well, getting the goals. So then, second leg against Ajax, all to play for at home in this one. Same team for the last game. Barco still fit for this one. 13 goals, 12 assists from him. Already wanted by Saudi. What's his value? 10 million. Maybe not the most valuable, but I guess if Saudi are coming in, usually they offer some big money. So then kick off in this one at home to Ajax. 4-4. Definitely a goal scoring glut in the first leg. Will it be the same in the second leg? Miranda up to Oxbow. To Miranda down the left. Jameer. Good work rate down the right hand side. Jameer to Barco. Barco outright to Lorenzo. Lorenzo up to Jameer. Down the right. Jameer, sorry. Up to where she's shot blocked out for a corner. 2.5 minutes in. Looks like we are on the attack. Rudier to Barco. Crossfield ball to Jameer. Already on a booking. Jameer back to Mbayo. To Jameer. Outright to Lorenzo. Lorenzo from the byline to Pereira. Did score a goal in the last game. To Briku. A little bit of deflection. I don't know whether it's off the keeper or a defender. Anyway, Bordeaux 1, Ajax 0. VR will check it. It should be fine, right? It's not. What? What happened? Barco to Pereira to Wergy. Out left to Rudier. A couple of options both sides. Chateau into the box. A couple of options in the box. A lot of players in the box. Rudier to Chateau. Goal scoring fullbacks has been the theme of the last couple of games in the last episodes and in the last game we played midweek. This goal does count. Kutarski for Ajax. Long ball, not exactly the Ajax style. Lorenzo to Mbayo. To Tony. Into Barco. To Rudier. Rudier in behind for Wergy. Touchdown into the bottom corner. Surely this one's going to count. Just looking at the lino and the referee. Players are moaning. VR will check it. And a goal is awarded. Bordeaux 2, Ajax 0, just before half time. Katarski for Ajax. 14 minutes on the clock. Christensen out left to Torre. Torre to Dahl. Dahl out right to Somerville. Somerville, who got injured in the first game, but definitely not a bad player to bring on. Does get his goal as well. Do mention a player on Football Manager. They usually end up scoring against you. Somerville gets one back for Ajax. 2-1 on the night, 6-5 on aggregate. Still very tight, and Somerville doesn't exactly... When you get play gone quick, picked up the ball and then just held on to it. Chateau just gives the ball back to Somerville. Surely not twice in a couple minutes. Torre down the left. Torre back post towards Konate. Chateau out for a corner. I don't know if that's any better, to be honest, with our recent record. Right, who's going to take it? Dahl. Out for Ajax, 50 minutes on the clock. There seems to be Ajax, bit of pressure. And just as I said, another set piece became a 2 minutes, and it's gone from 2-0 to 2-2. Katarski on the ball. Looks like Lucas Pereira's not used to pressing intensity. I mean, it's been playing all season in our team. Goal kick to Konate. De Tony only 2. I mean, Somerville did very well to keep that one in. Goes past Barco. Gloff for Mendes. Pass is just a little bit too heavy. Katarski on the ball again for Ajax. Short to Kinte. Dahl to Kinte. 76 minutes in. It's still very level. Away goals isn't really a thing. Chateau to Barco. Up to Rudier. Turns. Space to create something. Maybe for himself. Brings a good save from Katarski. Out for a corner. If Rudier's going to do something big, he's got about 12 minutes left of this game to do it. Barco. Out wide of the free kick. To the back post. Tries to find Lorenzo. Taylor away. Miveld off the bench will try and make something out. Up to Rudier. To Meerveld. Ringo Meerveld off the bench. There's been a little bit of a subpar player since Pereira come in, but that's why you have a good squad. Bordeaux 3, Ajax 2. 10 minutes left. Somerville from the corner. Detoni away. Barker will chase. Canate will get there though. Canate back heel to Kinter. To Bakuma. Christensen. Out wide to Torre. Torre in the box for Canate. In the back of the net, but referee's blowing the flag. I'm not blowing the whistle. Not exactly sure what it was. Looks like Torre was offside. Free kick and got away with one there. 7-6 on aggregate. 3-2. Just 5 minutes left plus added time. Long ball up to Wergy. Wergy knocks it on. Not quite finding anyone though. Last couple of minutes in this one. Katarski to Kinter. Good pressure from us. Long ball up to Somerville. Somehow brings that one down. It's not exactly the tallest player or strongest. Torre to Taylor. To Somerville. Brings a good save out of Ramos. Why is it saying who's this? Their goalkeepers up. What? Taylor. 2 on Bio. Barco on the counter-attack. Up to Rudier. He's got an empty net. Shoot. He doesn't shoot. Jules Rudier. 4-2. Keepers up. Definitely was a bad decision. Rudier on the counter-attack. 7 goals in 10 matches in the Europa League. You just tell Rudier is the player for the big occasion. Last couple of minutes in this one, surely we can't throw away 2 goals in the last couple of minutes. And there we are. 4-2 on the night. 8-6 in aggregate. Bordeaux are in the semi-finals. Anyway, that was in today's episode. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.